Hey guys, welcome back to Mark the Point. I've got a absolute thriller strategy for you today. Make sure you stay tuned to watch. This is the Dirty Five. That's right, the Dirty Five. Stay tuned and watch. All right, guys, welcome back to Mark the Point. We all love to get paid on every roll, right? Wouldn't you say? A lot of people like the Iron Cross. I personally do not like the Iron Cross because I don't like what you lose in the field to be able to recover for what you're losing or making out here. To me, it's kind of like a very grindy system. But in this case, I have a twist. This is the Dirty Five. The Dirty Five. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Remember, the Iron Cross, you get paid on everything except for the seven. The seven is the most common number you can roll on the dice, right? That's why it's the most probable number. That's why you're always at a disadvantage when you're at the casino because most people play against the seven. But for this Iron Cross, we're calling it the Dirty Five. And what we're going to do is we're going to play some lay bets. Now, remember, when you play a lay bet, it's the opposite as a place bet, and it pays you reverse odds. So on a typical bet, let's just call it a $50 five on as a place bet, that'll pay you 7 to 5. Okay, 50 will pay you 70, pays you 7 to 5. But if it's a lay bet, in this case the 5, it will pay you reverse odds, and it'll actually pay you true reverse odds because you'll have to pay a vig. In this case, it could be 2, it could be 3. It's about 250. It's right in the middle. So it depends which casino is. If they may change it for 2 or 3. It's up to the casino how they charge you. But in this case, it'll pay you 2 to 3. So in this case, I have $60. They'll pay you 40 if you hit the 7 prior to hitting the 5. They'll pay you 40, and then that money will come back to you. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me show you how this is gonna play out and how we're gonna roll it. Okay, you ready? We're gonna set this thing up like an Iron Cross, and you can actually work the come out if you want to. It's totally up to you if you want to work the come out because basically you are going to be getting paid on every roll in this case except for the 5. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with $60 on a 6 and 8. That's 60 each, and then $20 in the field, and then we're going to have a $60 lay 5. Okay, so everything basically here in 60s. Okay, $60 6 and 8, $60 lay 5, and $20 field. And the reason why we're choosing these three numbers is the 5, 6, and 8 are not in the field, and you would lose the field if you hit either one of these three numbers, right? However, you win if you hit any other number on the board. But the ratio that we have this Iron Cross set up at is like this. The 6 or the 8, if either one gets paid, will pay you $70. But you will lose your field bet, right? So we're going to pull that bet back. We're going to replace the $20 back into the field. Oh, I hit the chips. We're going to replace the $20 back into the field, and then we're going to collect the $50. So that'll come back to your rack. Let's say you get a couple rolls out of this. Let's just say you hit a field bet. You have a couple different options. The first option is if it hits an even bet, say a 3, 4, 9, 10, or 12, you could get paid double or triple on the 2 or 12. But let's just say it's an even payment field bet. You can collect that $20 if you want to do that. Or what you could do is you could take, if it's a $10 table, you could press up or place, let's just say the 9 or 10. That way, if a field hits again, not only would you get paid on the box numbers, but you'd also get paid in the field. So you get paid all three, the field and the box. Or you could do like a press, which means you're going to put money in the box and then a collect. Totally up to you how you want to do that. Let's say you get another hit. Again, it would pay you 20. You could pick up the 4 this time and rack, or you can just rack every time. It's totally up to you how you want to play that out. Either way, you're going to get paid on every roll of the dice except for the Dirty Five. We are going to roll this out and see how we do. This is the Dirty Five, a Iron Cross strategy. Let's roll it out and see how we do. All right, guys, here's what we have. I have an $800 bankroll. $800 because we are going out there for $120 bets, another $60 bet in the field. To me, $500 is probably not enough. You have too much at risk. But we do have about $800 for our bankroll. And like I said, you can work these on the come out because you're getting paid anyways. You're getting paid on everything. And then, of course, if you have a 7 on the come out, you still get paid on your 5 here. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to call it $60 on the lay 5. It would cost you $2 in vig. Understand that. Okay, but then we're going to have $20 in the field. That's self-service. Remember, your field is always self-service. And then we're going to drop down $60 each on the 6 and 8. We are going to be working the come out roll. This is optional. You do not have to work the come out roll, but you are going to get paid on everything. You might as well try to take advantage of it, except for the 5. Let's see how we do. Bets are on. The puck is off, but our bets are on. So let's do the little on there, and let's roll this thing. Okay, that's going to be an 8, the 6-2. Okay, perfect. So most smart to point on the 8. So what happened is we will lose our field. That's 20, but we're going to get paid 70 for our 8. So I'm going to put that $20 back into the field. I'm going to put this back into the rack for $50. Okay, and we're ready to roll. Here we go. And the only thing we're looking for, wow, okay, that was fast, really fast, right? So the only thing that we're looking for is any number except for a 5. In this case, we do get paid on the 7. So that means we're going to lose these bets, okay? We lose everything here, but we will get, and that's basically a very short roll, but we will get paid $40 for our 5. So this is going to come back to your rack, and we're going to get set up again. And let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and they ask you if you want to keep it up or up and down. However you want to do that, just tell them, just leave it out there, because we know we're going to go back out there at $60. We are going to be working that come out, okay? So it's going to set the 6 and 8 back up. Let's turn the puck off. And let's go ahead and get it going here. And $20. So you do lose a little bit on a very short roll. So just make sure you understand that. You do have risk in the system, just like every system. You have risk, okay? Here we go. All right, it's going to be another 8, 5-3, okay? So we'll smart to point back on the 8. Remember, you're going to lose your field bet, but you will get paid 70, okay? You'll get paid 70, so you're going to put that field back out there, put the $50 back into your rack. Now, let's see if we can actually get a couple rolls here. Here we go. All right, there's a 6 to 4-2, okay? So that's going to pay you 70, okay? Again, you're going to lose your field, flip back, replace that back, and make sure it's 7. There you go. Put $50. $50 back into your rack, okay? Just like that. And there's a 3, craps 3. That's perfect. Now, we did lose a little bit of money on our first one, so I would always suggest if you're down a little bit, just collect a couple, right? Don't press up too much. Collect a couple, okay? Just like that. Oh, I hit that chip. And that is a 10, the 6-4. That's perfect, okay? So what we could do is, again, that's going to pay you $20, okay? Now, you don't have to pick up multiple numbers at the same time. You could do this. You could pick up the 9 and then rack the $10, okay? You don't have to pick up 2 or 3 at the same time. It's totally up to you how you want to do that. And there's an 8. That is our point, the 5-3, okay? Perfect. That's going to pay me 70, okay? Now, I am going to lose my field, so I'm going to pull that bet back, replace it, and put this money back into the rack. Let's turn the puck off. Now, remember, you can work everything if you want to, or you can turn it off. Your lay bet is going to be working if you have it working, okay? So it's totally up to you how you want to play it. I'm going to say, you know what? Let's work our bets. So I'm going to keep our puck on over here. Let's work our bets, work every roll. Okay, it's going to be the 6, the 4-2. Perfect, okay? So puck's over here. To mark the point on the 6. That will pay me 70. I'm going to lose my field. I'll replace it back, okay? Let's put these back over here. And put the $60, $50 back into the rack. All right, and we're ready to roll. The point is 6. Looking for the dirty 5. We do not want the dirty 5. Okay, that is a 4. Okay, so that's going to pay me $20. And now I'm just going to let's pick up the 10 this time. Since the 4 just rolled, let's pick up the 10, put $10 back into the rack. Here we go. And there's a 10. Beautiful. That's a good time to hit it, right? I just picked it up, so that's going to pay me twice. It'll pay me $20 here, and then it'll pay me $18 here, okay, as the box bet. So what you could do is you could take $10, put it on the 4, put $10 into the rack, and let's just press that up 1 unit, okay? A little bit of press, a little bit of collecting, never a bad thing. So now basically you have everything not only covered from the field, but you have things covered from the field, the box, and the 7, okay? Here we go. There's an 8, the 5-3. All right, perfect. That's going to pay me 70. I'm going to lose my field. Put that back out there. And put the $50 back into the rack. Guys, just like that, we're back in business. Let's move these over a little bit. And here we go. And there's a 3, craps 3. That is a field winner, okay? So let's make it $20 in the field. Let's go ahead and just do that exact same thing. Let's press up the 9, rack up $10. Okay, just press it all up by 10. There's a 5. So that does hurt our lay 5. That is our first 5. So we're going to pull this back. That means you do not get paid on the 5. Now, here's what I would suggest. This is my idea and thinking about this. Don't let the same shooter knock you off twice. That means if you get your lay bet knocked off out there, don't keep going back out there, because what the reason is you're only getting paid 40 to every 60. So that means you're going to be losing money, even more money, if you go back out there for a second time. Let that shooter resolve. You've got all the numbers now covered except for the 7 at this point in time. So you're 35, did you dirty, right? So this time, just go ahead and play it out as is, and let's keep it rolling, okay? Now, you would lose your field. Let's not forget that, because that was a field bet. Okay, so let's go out there for $20 more in the field and go from there. Here we go. And that's a 6 to 5-1, okay? So here's what you could do. Again, this is where you can kind of transition a little bit, right? So you're going to lose your field bet just like that. You're not going to have a $5 bet right now, meaning $5. You're not going to have a bet on the 5 right now. So it's up to you, because you did lose that 5. It's an open number, and knowing if a 5 rolls again, you lose your $20 here. So I would just play it at $10. I'd go out there for $10. If this is a $10 table, of course, just $10 on the 5. That way it kind of hedges just a little bit, if you want to call it a hedge, but even so, you have all the numbers covered. Okay, and there's another 3. We've hit several of those, right? So that's going to pay me $20. In this case, let's put $10 on the 4, put $10 back into the rack. And there is the 617. It was a 6-1. It rolled on me there at the end. All right, that's okay. We made some money. We did all right on that, right? We were able to get a good roll, get some bets pressed up, get them back to the rack. Not too bad. So let's pull all this back, and let's try another shooter. Let's turn the puck off, and here we go. Now, let's not forget, we are going to go ahead and work our bets on the come out. So 60, 60. Let's make that 60, 60. Going to put our field out there too. 20 there. Okay. So remember, you got $60 lay bet. You got $60 on the 6 and 8, $20 on the field. Everything is working. And let's try this out. Here we go. And that is a 10. Okay, that's all right. That's a 10. Let's mark the point on the 10, and that's going to pay me $20. Let's just go ahead and collect the first one. Let's collect the first one, put it back into the rack, okay? And then we can start pressing up from there. And aces, that's beautiful, okay? Because remember, aces will pay me double, okay? So that'll pay me double. All right, so what do we want to do? Let's pick up the 9 and the 10, and then we're going to rack the rest. How about that? Rack the rest, pick up the 9, pick up the 10, rack the rest, okay? Not a bad way to play. And there's the 9, okay, perfect. That's going to be a double payment. So you get paid 20 in the field, and then you're going to get paid 14. We call it 15 for 1 for the 9. And let's just do a single press, make it 15, put that $10 back into the rack, okay? This is the dirty 5. Oh, hey, there we go. That's a 10, the hard 10. Oh, I forgot to collect my money. Let's put that there, okay? That is a 10. Let's pay it there in the field. And then that 10 here on the place bet will pay me 18, okay? It'll pay me 18. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to press it up 1 unit, put the rest of it back into the rack. And that is our point. So let's turn the puck off, put that back into the rack. And at any point in time, we could probably pick up the 4 on the next roll. Remember, let's go ahead and work our bets. Let's turn the puck on. Let's work our bets on the come out roll. And that is a yo 11. Okay, perfect. That's still going to pay us, right? That'll pay us. So we got a field bet. Let's grab some more reds. Okay. And let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and pick up the 4. Put the $10 back into the rack. The puck is still off. That has not set a point yet. Here we go. And there's an 8, 5-3. Okay. So we're going to lose our field bet, but we're going to get paid 70. So put that back. Put the money here back. Make it the point on the 8. And let's go, shooter. Let's roll this thing. Here we go. There's a 6 to 5-1. Okay. We're going to lose our field. It will pay me 70. Put that money back into the rack. Okay. Oh, what is that? What is that? So if it rolls, I'm going to kind of put them together. It is a 9. The 4 and the 3 was kind of leaning, but if you pull that dice away, that's what they would do. They'd pull the dice away. It did roll to a 9, but it was right there close to the 7, but it was a 9. So we're going to get paid even odds on the field, and then we're going to get paid 21 in the box. So what we can do is we're going to press this up one more unit, put this back into the rack, and then this same thing. If we want to go and press up the 4, we can. Make the 4 look like that. And it looks like 20 now, which we also call you a VIG. All right, that is going to be the 5-1-6. We got an easy 6 to 5-1. Okay, so again, you're going to lose your field bet. It will pay you 70. Put the field back. Put the $50 back into the rack. Guys, we are doing really, really well with this system so far. Really, really well. That is $100. Let's go ahead and put this $100 here because I need some room in my rack. Give you the $100 back. Let's move this over. Let's move this over. And let's keep this thing rolling. Here we go. And that's to be the hard 4. Guys, we got a great payment here, okay? Let's check this out. We'll pay even odds for our field bet, but 20, again, you'd have to pay a VIG. 20 will pay you 40, okay? 20 will pay you 40. Let's just go to a $25 bet here, and let's make this look like 35 there, and put this all back into the rack just like that, okay? Perfect. Look at this. Let's move this over. Do we want to press up something else? Let's do it. Let's press up the 10. Let's press up the 10. That now looks like 25. Let's do that there. Let's pull this back. Let's grab some green chips. Here we go. Let's go, shooter. And that is the 617. That's okay. Great run, right? So again, 60 here. You go get paid here. That'll pay you 40, okay? And then everything else comes back, okay? Everything comes back to the rack. Let's see how we did. This is kind of a shorter video. Let's see how we ended up doing. Let's pull this money back. We started with $800, okay? Started with $800, and let's see if we made all of our money back, if we're in profit, because right now I can't quite tell. Actually, I can tell because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Started with 800. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 400. This is 500 total. So that means you have $900. So let's do this right here. Let's do this. This is your starting bankroll of $800, right? That's your starting bankroll. Let's move all this to the right. So that's 100. That's 200. This is $100. That's 300 and 25, 30, 35, 36. 336 bucks profit, guys. I'll take that. This is the Dirty 5, the Iron Cross, where you get paid on everything except for the Dirty 5. I actually like this way of playing because you already lose on the field, and this just takes a little bit of gut chunk off of not hitting the field bet, but you're still getting paid on the 7 when it rolls, getting paid on every number except for the Dirty 5. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this strategy. A little bit different. Let me know in the comments, did you enjoy it? I do roll out videos like this every single week, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, mark the point and stay awesome.